think about the draw you get in a tournament like this? Do you care, or do you?
Next game on the schedule.
So it makes no difference
Michigan.
that you beat this team and.
No. So this is a new season. You know, we're playing with house money. Just go out there and have some fun and play as hard as we can and compete.
But the fact that you saw them 2 weeks ago, advantages, disadvantages?
Yeah, I mean, we both know each other extremely well. We know everybody, tendencies and what they're going to do and what we're going to do. And, I mean, I would say that for everybody in the Big Ten. I mean, look, they're fifth. What are they in the country? Aren't they seventh? Yeah, but they're fifth in the Big Ten. It's crazy. It's crazy. And they played great. They played great the other day.
Michigan coming off the loss to Indiana, coming off you guys beating them, I would assume that they're going to come out with something to prove. How big is the first 5 to 8 minutes of this game?
What I would tell you for both teams, they have a lot of freshmen, and we're playing some guys who haven't played in the Big Ten tournament before. DJ's never played in it. Quality, and some of the other guys, quality minutes. Ross was in foul trouble last year, so he didn't really play. I think those nervous jitters, being in Chicago, at the United Center, right? United Center. So I think, for both teams, who's going to go out there and kind of calm the storm a little bit, make a couple shots early, or get some stops, or make those hustle plays that you need to push your team through to that first TV timeout at the 16-minute mark, where everybody's going to be gasping for air. But it's going to be big the first 4 or 5 minutes we get off to a good start.
5 guys, your starters, are seeing a lot of your minutes, and that's even when they get in foul trouble. Is that just that they're playing well together at this point, or is it the other guys maybe not doing what they need?
It would be more the starters are playing great, and it's very obvious we do plus minus. I keep a lot of different statistics. They have been a plus in double figures, other than Minnesota, when they're on the floor together the last 5 or 6 games. They're playing really, really solid basketball and really making minimal mistakes when they're out there together. Wisconsin makes you play. Maybe, you don't pass the ball as much, but we did get in a little foul trouble. But, they give you that 15-footer, and I just told DJ and Jermaine to take it. However, we've been really sharing the ball much better with that starting lineup.
You call it a new season, a clean slate record-wise. Is it almost refreshing, the change of pace in a tournament?
I'm excited about the tournament. I mean, going to Chicago, the excitement around it. It's the Big Ten. It's the best conference in America. You're exactly right. We're 0-0 right now in my mind. And we have a lot to play for, a lot to fight for.
Just having that postseason mindset. Obviously, there were some up and downs throughout the season. How do you balance, the lessons that the team learned during the season versus just kind of looking forward and kind of forgetting about what happened in Big Ten play?
You know what I'm a big believer of staying in the moment and focusing on today and not worrying about yesterday because it's gone. Focusing on creating good habits today and getting our mindset prepared and ready to play a very, very good Michigan team on Thursday. So today, do your job today, live in the moment, forget the schedule, forget the record, forget all that. It's gone, forget that you beat them, it's over. Work today, work tomorrow, see what you can do on Thursday.
Coach, you said after Wisconsin that fouls killed you. Do you think you guys were just playing too aggressive, or were they making unnecessary fouls?
A little bit of both. They were trying to play hard, and sometimes when we play hard, we negate our effort. I think sometimes we had poor angles where we step up and just put 2 hands on a guy instead of taking a deeper angle and being our hands back here. But they're really trying. We did such a good job in the first half of not fouling and playing hard, and then second half, I guess you get amped up. You're a little excited. You're in a possession game. You want to make the big stop. You want to make a great rotation, make a big defensive play for your team, and sometimes you get some fouls. And that's your youth and experience.
You talk about playing with house money. Does that impact strategy a little bit? Can you afford to maybe throw caution to the wind and Try some things you haven't done a lot of?
Man, I've tried a lot of different
Yeah.
things over the last couple months.
But it's not like you have to save anybody or, you
The
know.
only thing I haven't tried is the 1-1-1-1-1-2. Can you play 6 guys? I've tried everything. I think they're pretty comfortable with what we're doing right now. So sometimes when you get in tournament play, you don't want to throw too many new things at them. You want to put something out there that we've created the habits of working on the past couple months. So we're going to stick to what we're doing.
You tried a lot of different things with Trey Burke the last time you saw him. When you looked at the film, were you happy with what you did? Will you take some of those things into this game?
Yeah, they'll be more prepared, though. He's a great coach. So they'll do some different things to counter what we did to try to negate Trey Burke, which is very hard to do, as you saw in Indiana and Purdue the last couple games. You can try to slow him down. We just got to really play good, solid defense. Got to take care of the basketball and play hard without fouling, especially him. You know, can't just let him get to the foul line and beat us that way. We got to make every shot difficult.
Giving up more than 50% for Michigan's field goal percentage, but still, I think it was 15 turnovers that you guys forced. Do you like your team's odds with that type of those type of defensive stats, or would you prefer to have those two almost even out a little bit?
You know what? Threes are daggers. They're backbreakers. I'm not happy with 50%. It's too high of a percentage. That means they're wide open layups or dunks. So we need to do a better job in our rotations when it comes to that percentage. But we have to really do a good job defending the 3 against them. I mean, Hardaway and Burke. And can you help me with the how do you say his name again? Stauskas, thank you. I didn't check the back of my media guide, so I'll do that for the pronunciation or enunciation. Thank you.
Where is Jermaine's confidence level right now?
It's great.
The ball, how does that translate into the other things he needs to make it better?
He's playing great basketball. He really is. He's doing some good things. He's shooting the ball. He's playing with confidence. He's becoming the leader that we've hoped all season long that he would be. He's getting himself to the foul line. He's looking for a shot. And he's doing a good job of dropping off passes to Sasha and Ross, doing the little things. So he's playing really, really well. Last 5 games, Brian and I just talked about it statistic-wise. I mean, you'd be really impressed. He's over 40% in both categories, 2, 3, shooting 78 from the foul line, I think. I mean, he's doing some really good. His production is really going up.
Coach Sasha struggled a little bit last game. How do you expect him to bounce back against Michigan?
You know what? I expect him to come out like he has all month, to be honest with you. I mean, he got in foul trouble, and that's tough for any kid to get in foul trouble and sit on the bench for a little while, even though I throw him back in just to keep the sweat going and keep him focused on what we're trying to do. But I expect Sasha to be ready to go. He was in early this morning, shot. He was in my office yesterday and had the DVD in his hand to go watch film. So he has the same approach he's had. He can't change anything now.
It's been, I guess, a day or two since you guys got the draw and knew who you were playing. What is kind of the vibe been around the team, whether in the locker room or on the court, the excitement level heading into Thursday?
You know what? I'll be honest with you. I told them that we did yoga yesterday, and I wanted to give them a day away from me. But they still came in and saw me, which is great. Isn't that nice? So I'll let you know today. I mean, I'll let you know in practice. But I think they're excited. I think they know they're getting better, and I think they're a more confident group.
How often do you give them those days to stay away from you?
Not many. But I felt like, we played Thursday, and then we played Sunday. So I felt like yesterday was a good day to kind of do something different and let them do something as a team on their own.
How much yoga did you do as a player?
0. But I was doing yoga when I was an assistant at Villanova. I absolutely loved it.
What's the positive?
Just clears your mind. And it's your unbelievable stretch. It's just, it's great. It's great. It's good for the body. It's good for the mind. And I think these guys really like it now. They're really enjoying it. Come on, like LeBron's doing it, Dwayne Wade's doing it, Kobe's doing it, so they're going to love it, of course. Right? Whatever those guys are doing, it's like, all right, we're going to try it, So it was good.
after the house money aspect, does that allow you to be more aggressive or take more risks?
You know, he was just asking that. Not really. You know, we're just going to do what we do because we developed the habits, and the approach, and they're comfortable with it right now. So I don't want to put too many changes or wrinkles in there. We want to win a possession game because hopefully that's what it is.
I guess what I should have asked on that question was, are you going to play guys? You're playing guys a lot of minutes the way it is, but do you kind of just listen? We got to get our best guys out there, have them out there the entire time. You know, that sort of thing, because there's no tomorrow if you lose.
That's my mentality.
Yeah.
You know, in tournament play, that's what it's got to be. You win, you move on, you advance. You lose, you go home. So let's give it everything we got.
You've talked about in the past enjoying going up against some of the coaches in the Big Ten, Beeline, Bill Ryan last week. Can you just talk about what that challenge is like for you as a coach?
It's great. I love going up against these guys. Let me just preface this. I haven't scored a point since 1994. So, you know, I'm really just managing the game and strategizing and things like that. It's really not me versus the coaches, the players versus players. But I enjoy the strategy. I enjoy the preparation. I love watching film. I love dissecting my own team and other teams to give us the best advantage to be in games at the end. I think my staff has done a great job, and I think we've put ourselves in position to win a lot of games this past month. And hopefully we can continue that and we gain some momentum, not only for this weekend, but for next year.
I don't know if this is fair to group everybody together, but have you seen these guys mature as the season has gone along? Just forget the confidence aspect, but just as people.
I would tell you right off the bat, DJ and Jermaine, I mean, no question. I mean, you can see in their play and their leadership, and you know, they're more confident kids on and off the floor, and we need that. And then, you know, Nick and Sasha being seniors, the light came on, and you know, they're doing more than they've ever done. And I don't want to, I want to bring up Ross Travis because I think he has come to grips with who he is and the role he has on this team, and he's playing some of his best basketball as well. He's doing a lot of great things for us. So those five guys especially have really grown over the last couple of months.
Had any other players, or even seen any other players that can get 12 rebounds and like 8 points and no field goals in a game?
Was that amazing?
But it seems like, you know, he could do that. Do you need him to score more?
I think he's doing great right now. If he can get us another double-double, I mean, that really helps out DJ and Jermaine and Sasha, you know, if we can get some production out of him. He's due to get some N1s. He's close. He's getting fouled a lot, and they're just in and out, or just missing. But the game is definitely slowing down for him.
What was your reaction to Jermaine and DJ getting honorable mention?
I'm disappointed for them, but I understand. DJ especially has done everything I asked him to do. He's been in a lot of categories throughout the Big Ten. Jermaine's play as of late has been unbelievable as far as scoring and doing the things we need him to do to be very competitive. But we only have 2 wins. You know, if we have 4 or 5, maybe they make a team. But I understand. You know, with 2 wins, you're probably not going to get any teams. But hopefully that's motivation for these kids, not only for this weekend, but for the off season.
Let's talk more about awards. What did it say about Nick winning a sportsmanship award and being recognized for that?
I mean, he's a great kid. He's helped me build a foundation here. Nobody's more into attitude than Nick Colella. He's a big part of what we do and a big part of the reason we're playing really well right now. Again, the game slowed down for him a lot. You can see he's playing much better. He's playing at a better pace. Knows where his shots are coming from. He's doing a lot of good things. Thanks.
Be available in the main